All right, welcome everybody. It's Vishan Vorich, the Tough Mama from Team Tough, and this is our Down and Dirty at 1:30 Central Time, 2:30 if you're on the East Coast side, and I won't break it down for all you others that are out there, but I'm glad you're here. If you're watching us live, kudos to you, because I do have a special tool that I'm going to give to all those who watch us live today. And you'll get that at the end of this presentation. For those of you that are watching the recording, you're going to have to message me because I am going to hide that part of this video. So make sure you message me if you're watching the recording. All right, are you excited? I hope so, because today I have a very special presentation. I think I say that every hangout. So I get excited about these things. I hope you do too. So I'm going to pull up some stuff here on my page. But basically, the point of these hangouts, if you're brand new and you haven't watched these before, is that I like to give extreme value to my team and to those that are interested in creating a freedompreneur lifestyle for yourself. So I do open these up to the public. I share some very valuable things that most people wouldn't get unless they were on my team. But my goal here is, I'm going to keep providing value, because I think that that's the way to help people realize that I'm authentic. And I hope that you, by watching these hangouts, can see that I truly do want to help you to be successful. It's no fun if I'm the only one that's successful. I really want to bring you along with me and help you to have that freedompreneur lifestyle that you desire. All right, so the topic today, you're probably wondering if you didn't get my email, the topic is Facebook fan page strategies for leads and sales. All right, so this is part one. There's a lot of content that I have for this, and I'm going to do it in two parts because I don't want to take up a ton of time today. So today we're going to focus on primarily free methods, and then tomorrow I'm going to show, or not tomorrow, next week on the Down and Dirty, I'm going to show you some of the actual paid methods that you can use in order to increase your fan page leads and sales. So with that said, let me flip my screen around, because once again, I have created a slideshow, and I wanted to show that because it keeps us on target, and it also is going to give you some good notes and bullet points so that you can take those notes, because I want you to utilize the strategies that I'm giving you today. Don't just watch, actually take notes so that you can take this into your business and become even more successful than you are today. All right, let's get going. So I'm going to flip this around. Here we go. Hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. It was really, really fun here for me. We had some family in town and just a good time. All right, start screen share. All right, you should see a million screens right now. I'm going to flip it around to my slideshow. All right, hopefully you guys can see it. Let me flip one more time. Yeah, it looks like it's working. All right, so let's get started here. Once again, if you're new, and sometimes I know it's hard to read on the screen because the video page might be a little small. If you look in the lower right-hand corner of the actual video that you're watching right now, you should be able to click on YouTube and actually view this full page via YouTube, and that might help you to be able to see it a little bit better. Before you do that though, make sure you comment down below. You'll see there's a box down below the video. Click on there, get logged in, let me know you're out there, just say hi. If you have questions later on, you can come back in, type them in there, and I will be sure to answer them. Like I tell everybody on the call, I cannot answer them at the same time I'm doing the presentation. So, put them in there, and then I'll reply as quickly as I can as soon as the hangout is over. You can also message me personally on Facebook, and you're going to get links to my direct Facebook page here shortly if we're not already friends. All right, let's get going here. So, first of all, my goal today for the hangout is to help show you a strategy that I'm using and have used to grow your fan page on Facebook. I've used it to grow my own, of course, but to grow your fan page on Facebook by a minimum of 25%. Okay, I'd like to see you double it personally, but I'm going to be a little conservative here and say a minimum of 25%. And we're going to explain why this is important, and we're also going to show you how to do it. So let me press on here. So here are some milestones that you want to jot down. So if you are new to Facebook, then on your fan page, and I'm going to get into what that is here momentarily, on your fan page, you want to have a minimum of 100 new people that are your fans. And 100 is kind of a good round number that you need to get to. But not only do I like it because it's a nice round number, but I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I believe that you have to have a minimum of 100 fans before you can post paid advertising. It may be 50, they may have lowered that, I don't know, but I seem to recall you had to have a minimum of 100 fans before I could even post a paid ad on Facebook. So that's going to be really important in order for me to demonstrate next week some of the paid strategies that are out there. Okay, so this is kind of the good, better, best scenario. If you are less than 500, then I'd like to see you by the end of this week get to 500 new fans. Okay, I highly think that's possible. In fact, I am just under 500. I've actually been at 500, but I have some people drop off. Maybe they're not a good fit for the business. That's no big deal. So I'm going to, my goal is to get over 500 by the end of this week. Okay, and then 1,000 is better. If you are above 500 fans for your page, then let's get you to 1,000 by the end of this week. Okay, and next is, if you already have 1,000, I'd like to see you get to 5,000 by the end of this week. It's actually easier to get bigger faster when you already have a good base of 1,000. So, and if you already are at 5,000, then you probably shouldn't be watching this because you already know how to grow your fan base. So I'm just being honest here. You probably already know how to grow it. So you may know some other strategies that I'm not aware of, or maybe you've just been on there longer than I have. No big deal. All right, let's press on. So first of all, what is the difference between a fan page and a profile page? Some of you know this because you're not brand new to Facebook. Some of you may not know this, and this is really important information because there's a big difference. So your profile page, I'm going to start with that. Your profile page is your entry ticket into Facebook. In other words, you can't even be on Facebook unless you have created your own profile page. And your profile page is you yourself. That's your personal page. A lot of people like to call it that. To me, my personal life and my business life kind of blend. It's just kind of a fact of nature. Once you've been in the online marketing business for a while, you learn that you don't need to be so secretive about stuff anymore. Initially, I was really concerned about that, and I try to keep my business separate from my personal, but it's really impossible, and it's so much easier when you just blend them together. So that's what I ended up doing over the past year. But your profile page is typically your personal page. That's where you post stuff to your friends, your family, and things like that. But you can't advertise on your profile page. I don't know if you knew that. I mean, you can post your own stuff, but you can't actually boost it with some of the page strategies. And you're limited as to the type of tracking that you can do as far as reporting and things like that. You're also limited by the number of friends that you can have on your personal profile page. I don't know if you knew that, but the most you can have of friends is 3,000. Now, unless they've raised that recently, last I checked, the most you could have was 3,000. Once you hit that threshold, then anybody else who wants to friend you, then they would have to follow you. And you can approve them to follow you, but they can't be your friend unless you remove somebody as a friend or defriend someone, then they could be your friend. So there are limitations to your profile page. However, you must have a profile page in order to create a fan page. Okay? And a fan page is a business page. That's the way I look at it. It's your brand. It's who you are on the professional side. Now you can have a number of brands. Like I have actually three different fan pages. I have one for my martial arts studio, Branson Karate. I have another one for a TV show I produce called Martial Way Network. And then I have another one, of course, for my Team Tough business. And for that one, I just named it myself, Vishan Borich. And I'm going to show you these as examples here in just a moment. Okay, show example. This was my reminder slide. So let me just click on my fan page, and I'm going to show you that one first. Give me a moment here. And I got all kind of stuff up on my page. It's loading. So, while we're doing that, while it's loading here, I hope you guys are getting some good value. And what I would recommend that you do right now is go log into your Facebook account on your site, go to your personal profile page or fan page if you've got both. Go to your personal profile page and post a message and say, hey, you're on this Hangout, you're learning how to grow your fan base, and ask them to get in contact with you so that they can go from there and get to know you better and start growing your fan base. Okay, so right now you're actually looking, this is my fan page. I thought I went to my personal page first, but this is my fan page. I don't know if you can see this. It says Vishan Borich Business. I actually put my logo in the banner. And the difference between this is that I can advertise here. I can, look, I'm really close to 500. I can grow this a lot larger. I can see some of my page likes and post reach. So there's reporting here. There's a lot of great content that you can do with your fan page. Okay, so let me go to my personal page. So if I click on just my name up here. Okay, so this is my personal page. I thought this was a really cool video with these stingrays. I never knew they jumped out of the air like that. I don't know about you guys, but it just blew my mind. All right, so with that said, this is my personal page. I got family on here. I got my new fiance picture up here in the profile. And I usually post things that are a lot lighter here. I don't advertise here, as far as I don't typically post things related to my business. Rather, I will share things from my own fan page onto my personal page, because I have a lot more currently. I have a lot more friends on my personal page. Like, I've got 1,177 friends right now. So I've got a lot more friends than I do fans currently. And I want to grow my fan base. So a lot of times I will post things here by sharing it off of my fan page. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to go into detail. Now, if you want to know how to set up a fan page, like if you're brand new and you don't even have a fan page yet, then you can do a Google search, you can do a Yahoo, a YouTube search, and there'll be videos out there on how to do that. In fact, I think I even did a video. If you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure I did a video a while back, probably a year ago, on how to create your own fan page. So check those things out and get set up, okay? All right, so hopefully that gives you just a good idea as to the difference. One is your personal, the other one is kind of your business brand. All right, let's go back. And if you want to write these down, here are my pages. So you can take a look at them on your own and see the types of things that I post. So this is my fan page, and then this is my profile page. Okay, so let's go to the next slide here. So here is your master plan for this strategy, okay? Because I want to give you the big picture view, because like I said earlier on this Hangout, what I'm doing is I'm giving a two-part series. And I kind of laughed here, master plan. Here's our master plan. So number one, you want to increase the total number of fans on your business brand page, your business profile page. Okay, the second thing you want to do is you want to market to those fans that you just added some irresistible bait. Okay, by irresistible bait, I mean something free, something valuable that's going to want them to click on the link and enter in their email and become a fan on your email list, because you want to start capturing leads. That's your number one goal after you've increased your fans on Facebook, is to start getting those people to give you their email address so that you can then start sending them emails, okay? The third thing is to upsell them. And we're gonna go over those last two parts on part 2. But you're gonna upsell those folks into your business, your service, your products, so that you can start making sales. I mean, that's your whole goal, right? You wanna eventually get to the point where you're using those fans. I shouldn't say using, you are helping those folks, because that's exactly what your business should be about. It's about providing value and helping people. So you want to make sure that you are providing great content and great services, tools, products that your fans are going to appreciate and want to buy from you, because you provide so much value to them that they can't help but want to buy from you because they feel like they owe you. There's a threshold. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there is a threshold out there for most people, I'd say all people, in which somebody continuously is providing so much good things, so much good value and help, that you literally want to pay them for something. You feel like you owe it to them because you are literally getting so much from that person. You want every one of your customers to feel that way. You want them to feel, wow, and you know, that gal or that guy has just given me so much good information that's helped me in my life and my business. I want to buy from him and take myself, my life, my business to the next level. Okay. All right. So now you kind of know the master plan. So let me go forward here. How do we go about this? How do you grow your fan base? This is the meat and potatoes of what I'm going to be teaching you today. Is, you know, how do you do that? And we're going to show you today just some free methods to do that. Everybody cool with free? You like that? I hope so, because this is some powerful stuff. And again, my goal is to provide you with extreme value so that you can become tough, powerful, incredible. Tough stands for tough, unstoppable, fearless, and free. I want everybody, all of my students, to reach that point in their life and their business so that you feel like you literally are unstoppable. You're free from all of the things in your past that have held you back in your life. And that's what free means to me. It's freedom. So I'm going to give you these freedom methods that you can use to break free. All right, let's get going here. All right, so here are the methods. I'm just going to go through them. I got several of them. Number one, you need to go in and invite your friends to like your fan page. Okay, it seems simple, but how many of you actually have gone in and done that? And most people do it maybe the first time, but then they don't go back, because a lot of times your friends, they may not be on Facebook as often as you are, and so they don't accept your invitation the first time. You need to invite people a minimum of 3 different times. Resend that invite to them. If they haven't accepted, resend it, because you want people who are truly interested to join your fan base. Now, obviously, you may have some friends that just are not a good fit, and you know it off the bat. And it could be family, it could be whoever, who are not a good fit for your business or your fan club. If that's the case, don't invite them. But one of the quickest ways to get to that 100 if you're brand new is to go in and invite all your friends. So I'm going to flip back over because I'm going to actually show you where to do that, because you may not even be aware of it. So let me go back to my my profile page, or not my fan page, sorry. So Vishan Borich Business. Okay, it's super simple in order to invite people. I don't know if you can see right here. I'm going to make it even bigger. Hopefully that's big enough for you guys. So you see right here, and this is right on the left side of your fan page. It says invite friends to like this page. Just simply click on that, and it'll start giving you a list of people that have, you know, that you've invited or have liked your page. Now, some of these folks I see, like I've invited some people and they just haven't joined. Could be that they're really, really busy. And so if you really, really feel like it's a good message, or you have a good page that someone would be interested in, then go out with them and shoot them a personal message and just say, hey, I sent you an invitation to like my fan page. I think you would find it of value. would you mind taking a look at it and like my page if you think it's something of value to you? Just that little nudge can really help people to like your page who you think would find value. Okay, so that's easy. And you can even search for friends up here. Like if you know a specific person that you think would be great, search for them here. All right, so that's one way to very quickly increase your fan base, depending on obviously how many friends you have on your personal profile page. Okay, so let's go back. So the other one is to do a fan page swap with the tribe. Now, some of you are not in the tribe. You don't even know what I'm referring to when I say that. If you're watching this today and you don't know what that is, I encourage you on this page, you'll see right below this video, if you're still looking at it on the screen and not in full page view, you'll see a button that says join my team. If you click on that right now, what's going to happen is you're going to get connected to me, which instantly means you're part of Team Tough, and you will be a part of a partnership that I have with the Unstoppable Tribe and Love and Light Tribe. So we are all one big family, and the tribe is made up of hundreds of people. Okay, why is that a benefit? Well, it's a benefit because you can literally start getting more fans on your page by sharing your fan page with the tribe. So there's a page, I'm going to show it to you here in just a minute, where you can post your fan page and like other people's fan page, and they'll come back and like yours. This is a great way to get to that 100 if you're brand new, but it's also good to have people in the tribe to like your stuff, because you want to feed off each other. You want to help them. You want them to help you. Maybe they have some people that are following them that have not joined them, and they see your stuff and now they join your friend. Or you don't want to steal other people's, I want to be very careful how I word this. We're not stealing other people's friends ever. We like to stay congruent with honoring each other. I will share with you though, is that the more people who start sharing your stuff, the broader your net. So you're going to be introduced to other people just by having people that are fans of you. Because here's, I don't know if you know this, when somebody likes your page, what happens is it shows up on their personal profile page that they just liked your page. Okay, that's really cool, because there are a lot of people that may be following them that aren't following you. And those people who are following them may not be a good fit for that person's tribe or team, but they might be a great fit for you. Okay, so they see your stuff by virtue of their friend liking you. Does that make sense? So I hope that I'm clear here, and I hope that nobody took it as that we're taking other people's potential customers. That's not it at all. You are just broadening your syndication by being associated with as many people as possible within the tribe. Okay, all right, so let me show you how you do that. If you are on our team, this will make sense. So let me just click on over. Wrong one, give me a second. All right, so I'm going to come up here, and I'm just going to go to Unstoppable. And it's the Unstoppable team. All right, so if you go in here, there should be a file section. And I was going to go in here before, and I didn't get a chance to. So if you haven't seen this, if you're on my team, when you go in the Unstoppable tribe, you just look up Unstoppable team, but this is the Unstoppable tribes kind of section. I love this because if you click on files on that page in Facebook, you have some amazing documents that are in here that are free for you. Literally, you can come in here and you just be amazed at some of the great value that's available to you. Check it out. Unstoppable Tribe, Facebook fan pages and personal pages. It's the what, sixth one down, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one down. Okay, so I'm going to click on that and I'll show you what it is. Okay, look at this. You come in here and you add the direct link to your page or pages. Some of these guys, they've got a lot of different pages. You add those here, and then what you want to do is when you add yours, you want to go back through and click on other people's and like their pages as well. And that's going to be great. They're going to see that, and it's going to make them want to like your page also. Okay, there's a lot of them here, so this is really, really great. So if you're not a part of our tribe, I hope you can see the value in this alone. This could get you a lot more business because you have access to so many people that are go-getters, that are top marketers within the industry, and this can help literally grow your fan base overnight. Okay. All right, so let me go back to our PowerPoint here. All right, here's something really simple that a lot of people forget to do, and that's include a link to your fan page in your emails that you send out. Okay, if you have an email list, and everybody should, if you are in business online and you're using online as a strategy to grow your business, and especially if you're in the online business like I am, online industry, then you should be sending out emails on a regular basis to all the people that you have captured their email. In your emails, you should have a signature file. In other words, at the bottom of your email where you put your name, you should include something there that says like my page on Facebook, and then make that a hyperlink so that people can click on that to actually become a fan. Okay, and I've done that on my emails for a long time. I don't know if I've got it open still. I'll even pull it up. I probably was on the one I just sent out. This is my GetResponse account. If you're wondering what I'm doing, for those of you that don't know what I'm in, this is how I manage all of my email list, is in GetResponse. GetResponse is fabulous. It syncs up beautifully with the system that we use. And if you don't have GetResponse, I just checked it, and I can give you 30 days free usage of GetResponse. And in order to get that, you'll see on the left side of this Hangout, there's a button there, a link there that says Tools. Click on that, and then in there you'll see all the tools that I use on a regular basis. You want to click on that, and then you'll see the one for GetResponse. When you click on that link, it's going to give you 30 days free in GetResponse. So that's just a little bonus for you. It's not the big bonus at the end, but it is a little bonus for you. All right, so I'm going to open this up. If I click preview, and this is the one you got today, or you should have if you're on my mailing list. If you're not on my mailing list, you should be, so that you don't miss these. All right, so down at the bottom of my email, check this out, on Facebook. And I probably should change the wording, and now that I'm looking at this, I probably should say like me on Facebook or be my fan on Facebook, just to encourage a little bit stronger call to action. But when they click on that, it automatically takes them to my fan page, and they instantly can like that page. So pretty cool, and it's just a quick way to drive traffic to your business. Okay, all right, let's go back. All right, we're not done. We've got some more free fan growth. Okay, number 4 is to share your content, and by content I mean great content, and great content is content with value, something that is going to enrich their lives in some way. So you're going to share great content with groups. Now, some of you may not know Facebook has groups out there as well. So let's go back to Facebook here. I like to show examples of all these things. Go to my home page. All right, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of small on the left. Let me go down to groups. There is a section on the left side of your Facebook that says groups. If you click on more, what's going to happen, you're going to see all the groups I belong to. Okay, I don't recommend you join every group that I'm in. Some of them are private groups, but you can see all these groups. What's cool is that these groups are free to join. Some of them require an admin to approve you, but groups are places where people congregate. So let's look at this. If I click on suggested groups, check this out. These are groups that Facebook recommends based on other groups that I've joined, and you may not be a member of any groups yet, but I can simply come through here and join these different groups. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to be savvy about this, choose groups that have a lot of members already. Okay, like this one's probably a pretty good one. It has, I like to choose groups that have over 500 members, especially if I'm going to use it for marketing purposes. So this one looks good. It's got 597 members. This one is kind of a specialty group. It only has 42 members. So I may or may not join that. I am a member of Kalatu, but I may not. I don't know. I have to look at it. Here's another one, home-based business opportunities around the world. Look at that. It has over 2,000 members. Pretty cool. I live in Missouri. Here's a nice group for RV campers. I'm not going to go through all these, but you get the idea. So I can simply go to the groups. You can click on the title, and it'll tell you about that group. And what I recommend to you, check the groups out. Make sure that they, number one, allow you to post things to their group. And what types of content do they allow you to post? You don't want to go out there and spam a group, okay? You need to make sure that you stay on target with whatever that group topic is about. And you need to post things that make sense for the group. And also you want to comment on things in the group too. You don't want to just always be posting things, but never actually engaging with group members in the group. So these are just a few rules for groups. But here's what I recommend in order to grow your fan base. Number one, go out there and join groups. Now be careful. If you join more than 10 groups in an hour, Facebook is going to pull up this little pop-up that asks you to put in a CAPTCHA. You know what a CAPTCHA is? That's those little things that ask you to plug in letters and they're hard to read, or letters or numbers. If you see one of those, that's your warning signal from Facebook that says you are going way too fast with adding groups. And if you ignore that, after you add in your CAPTCHA, you keep adding more groups, Facebook could block you, and they could put you in what we call lovingly Facebook jail, which means you won't be able to add any new groups. You won't be able to post things on your business or things like that. So you have to be really careful on Facebook. The Facebook jail is not a happy place to be. It really limits your ability to market yourself. So what I recommend is go at it slowly, add groups that make sense. Don't add more than 10 groups in an hour. If you're going to add a bunch more than that, maybe do 10 in the morning, and then a few hours later try doing 10 more, and then maybe that night try doing 10 more. But be really careful. And the same thing with posting to groups. Once you've added groups, and let me go back to my homepage. So one of the things that you can do is you can post to those groups. So if I come back down to groups, let me just click on one here. I'm going to pull up groups. All right, well, here's one, the Branson Kayak Club. This is a local group. So if I click on that, I can either manually post something into this group, or I can comment on a particular post within the group. But one of the easiest ways to post to a group is actually to go to your own page, your fan page. And let's say I wanted to share this Independence Day graphic that I posted. I thought this was fun. So I'm going to click on Boost Post. Or not, I'm sorry, not Boost Post, Share Post. Don't click on Boost. Share Post. And you're going to click on the one that has the dots behind it. Okay, now right up here, you see where it says share on your own timeline? That's going to post that to your personal profile page. You can post it there, which is one of the ways you can drive traffic to your fan page, is by sharing something that you posted on your fan page with your personal page. And you might say before you share it, be sure to like my business page if you enjoy this graphic, or whatever you want to say. Now, if I want to post to that group, I would come over here and I'd click on share in a group. You see that? When I click on that, now I can type in whatever group I'm looking for. There's that kayak club. If I wanted to share it there, I could do that. I don't know if it'll allow me to share it more than one at a time. No, I don't. Well, it might. Let me see. Let me try. No. Yeah, I think you have to do it one at a time. Now, there are programs out there. You just had it. There it is. There are different programs out there that allow you to post to multiple groups at once. You got to be really careful with that, though. I actually got in Facebook jail from using that program because I was posting too fast too often. This has been a year ago, so I've been very careful since then. They unlocked my account. I was locked down for a month because I posted too much too fast. And the general rule of thumb that I've used is, again, 10. Don't post more than 10 things to 10 different groups at once. So that would be, posting to 10 different groups at once. And I would kind of space it out even, post every 15 minutes, every hour to these different groups that make sense for what you're posting. Okay, and your whole goal, again, is to get people to actually like your page. So post something that's funny or cool or has value. That probably doesn't, it's kind of cute, but I'm not sure that I would actually share that with a group. I would probably share something of value. This is something, go back down. This is a video that I posted. I might share that with a group. But again, the whole goal here is to drive more traffic to your fan page. I hope you guys are still with me on this. Good. All right, so here's the fifth one. This is the fifth and final way. Now, there's probably a lot more ways to get free fan page growth, but these are the ones I'm sharing today. And that is to post great content on your fan page. So how's that going to grow your fan base? Well, here's the thing. You want people who are already your fans to share and like and comment on the content that you post there. Why? Because when they share, especially shares are like the pinnacle of what you want people to do. Because when folks share your content, now they are extending your reach to their friends. And most likely their friends do not overlap with who your friends are. So now more people are seeing your content. And it's possible that if you post something really great and a friend on your fan page likes it and then shares it, that other people in your friend's fan base might share it. It could become something viral. In other words, it just starts having a life of its own and driving traffic to your fan base. This is great because now you want people to start liking your fan page. So what makes great content? And that leads in just beautifully to my next slide here, and that is great content. What is it? So number one, awesome images. You want to have images that people they think are beautiful or inspiring in some way, or perhaps it's something related to you, your hobbies, whatever your brand is. You want people to get excited about it and say, wow, that is a cool image, and want to like it, comment, and share what you've posted. So let me go back to my page here. So I've got a few of them that have gotten some shares. Let me show you what I got. Well, this one had 1 share. So I've posted a lot of different stuff. I'm trying to find some that have a lot of shares so you can see that. Of course, I'm not getting a lot of them. Well, this one had 2 shares. I have some that have had a lot more shares than that, but you get the idea. So this is something that I posted. I thought it was kind of funny. Stay-at-home moms are back. Now they are making more money than dad. And so I've gotten a few people that just shared it because it was kind of cool. So you want to put stuff out there that encourages people to share it. All right. So let me go back. So provoking questions. Yeah, what do I mean by that? Basically, post a question out there that encourages people to comment. An example, somebody posted a question recently. I saw they were basically asking for feedback. They said, hey, I just wrote this blog post on, I don't even remember what it was on, but let's say it was on dogs. It was a dog question, I think it was. So how to get your dog to come. And so they posted this question and they said, do you have any tricks or tips on how to get your dog to come? Well, a lot of people started answering that. They were commenting on things that they've used, tips that they've used in order to get their dog to come. Maybe, they had certain treats that worked, whatever. And so now you're getting feedback. Other people who are watching that person, they will see that they commented. Okay, so now you are basically making something become viral, because you get, the more comments you get, the more people start seeing your content, and therefore it drives traffic to your page and can result in more likes. So think of questions that you have, that you think other people might have, or that other people have answers for, and ask them to comment down below. And that's a great way to start generating traffic to your fan page. Okay, another way, oops, I skipped here. Let me go back. We don't want to give the secret tool away yet. We want to go back here. You post stories. Sometimes you don't even have to have a picture, although I will tell you, there has been some tests that I've done and also studies done in which images, and really great images, help spread your message further. People like pictures. It's something they look for. I mean, that's why it's called Facebook. They are looking for faces. They're looking for great photos. So make sure that you're posting good imagery. And I would encourage, even if you write some beautiful prose and story, that you include a photo with it as well. So post a great story. Maybe something happened to you that was really funny, or maybe you learned something that was really profound and it might help others. Post that, and you might be surprised. A lot of people will share that. Think about the things that you've shared with others that you've seen posted on Facebook, and encourage that with your own post. You also have jokes. I'm sure some of you are really good at telling jokes. Post those if they make sense for your audience. Obviously, you want to stay on target to your brand. If you are like me, I'm Team Tough, but I am not somebody that is into vulgar language or racy photos or things like that, or even off-color jokes or political things. I don't like posting that type of stuff on my page. So I'm not going to. You won't see that on my page because that doesn't represent my brand. But for others, maybe that is you, who you are, and you want to post things that are related to your audience. All right. Inspirational messages tend to go viral very quickly, especially quotes. And that's why I put that there. Quotes are great. People like to share quotes, especially if they are in a photo. I'm sure you've seen these photo quotes, pictures that have text laid over them. There are some great tools out there that will allow you to do that. You can also go out and do a search on Google Images, and actually find already pre-made pictures with quotes on them. Be careful though. You want to make sure that that picture with text laid over it is not copyrighted. It usually will say on that. You can click on it and find out further. And you also don't want to post something from somebody else if it has their brand embedded in the quote. For instance, if it has their URL, a lot of times people will put that on their picture quote, a link to their website or their logo. I would not post that to your own page unless you have some kind of partnership with that person. I wouldn't do it. Okay. I'm not going to share all the tools, but you can also look for tools out there, and there are apps. Like I've got several on my phone that allow me to post photos and then put quotes over the top of it. If you're on my team, shoot me a message and I'll tell you the ones that I use that are really great. Okay, viral video. This is a really great one, okay? Video has been the hottest thing going right now. The reason why, and there's a number of reasons, but one is more and more people are getting high-speed internet. I can't remember the statistics. You can probably look it up. But more people have high-speed internet access now than ever before, and that continues to grow. The benefit of having that is now people can watch video without it crashing on them all the time. Before, some of you who've been around a long time, like myself, and when I started on the internet, it was in the early 90s, and I can tell you that video was not a good thing. I mean, you couldn't really watch it unless you were at a university and had high-speed access there. Most of the time you had dial-up and it just wasn't possible. So, but now we're in a new age and people can even watch video on their phones or smartphones today because most people have, high speed, LTE access on your phone, which gives you the capability to watch these videos. And videos spread like wildfire. I mean, once you have something that's of value, or it's funny, or it's cute, or it's just amazing, people will share it. We used to have a thing. I used to work in the newspaper industry, and we used to have a thing that said, the two things that sell better than anything else are puppies and babies. It sounds funny, but think about it. Or small animals, or baby children. Those types of things people like. They love to see baby animals. They love to see little kids. And if you have something cute or adorable and it makes sense for your audience, and it just happens to have a baby animal or a small child in it, that typically is going to get a lot more likes, comments, and shares than most everything else that you post out there. It's just funny how that works. So think about things that make sense for your audience and how you can utilize that as leverage to drive traffic to your profile page. Okay? All right, so now is the thing that I wanted to share with those of you that are watching this live. This is a secret tool. I guess it's not really a secret, but it's one that a lot of people don't know about that can help you, especially with video, in order to add video to your personal fan page and encourage more likes and follows and things like that on your fan page. So let me show you what it is. I'll tell you what it is first of all. It is called Net Video Hunter for Firefox. This is an extension that you can add on to Firefox, and I'm going to show you what it does and why it's awesome. And so you just want to write that down for now. This is a free tool that I use in order to help drive more traffic on Facebook. Okay, so let me show you what it does. So I'm going to go. It only works on Firefox. So let me open up Firefox here, and I'm going to go to YouTube. All right, so I don't know if you can see, it's kind of small, but I've got these little extensions up here, these little icons in my Firefox bar. The one that you see is right here in the upper right-hand corner. It looks like an arrow. I'm just going to go ahead and click. I don't know why that's showing. I'm going to click on this arrow, and it pops up Net Video Hunter. So what does Net Video Hunter do? You're probably wondering that. Net Video Hunter allows you to download just about any video on any page. It doesn't have to be on YouTube. It doesn't have to be on Vimeo. It doesn't even have to be on Facebook. It can be anywhere. And it'll allow you to download that video to your hard drive or external hard drive on your computer. This is magical, okay? It only seems to work on Firefox though. I haven't found an equivalent to it for Google Chrome, and I don't use IE. Just say no to IE for those of you that use that. And if you're using Safari, I don't know. I admit I'm on a PC, although I do love Macs. My Mac is very old, and I've been using this really high-speed PC for a while now. All right, so here's what we got. So I'm on YouTube just because we know there's a lot of cool videos here. So let's say I wanted one that had to do with inspiration. So I'm just going to type in inspiration. Okay, I've seen this one before. It's pretty good. Inspirational, how great I am. It's just it's a way to get you really pumped up. So if I click on this, and you can literally search for any videos. You can go to Google. All right, I'm just gonna hit pause. What you're gonna do here is you're gonna capture the video. Now, number one, I want to tell you right off the bat, be careful which videos that you download, okay? Some videos are copyrighted, and you absolutely do not want to download a video from somebody that's copyrighted because they will come after you. Okay, so watch the whole video first. Make sure it's a good fit for your audience. Make sure it's not copyrighted. you can usually look down in the show more, and it'll tell you if there are anything copyrighted in there. And let's see, this one has a standard YouTube license. So you might just double check. But the whole idea here is to get some great videos that you can post to your own fan page that you're not sharing from somebody else. Because here's the thing. I'm going to go back to my home page. I'm going to show you something really quick. I'm going to see. I'm sure I can find somebody's video that shared something. Okay. All right. You see this right up here? These are some friends of mine, and they recently shared SBT's video. Okay, and this is some kind of funny video. The thing is that SBT is another fan page. And so what's going to happen is if they share this on their own page, there's a chance that people are probably going to go and like SBT's page rather than Stephanie or Kevin's page. No offense to you guys if you're watching today, it's okay. I just wanted to give you another method that you could do this. Now, if you had a copyrighted video that you found, then I would probably go out to Facebook and see if you can find that video from that person, and then you could share it that way. That way you don't get in trouble with copyright. But I'm showing you a way to not lose any traffic to your fan page. Are we clear? So, if you actually download the video using NetVideo Hunter to your hard drive, and then you upload it into your Facebook page, what's going to happen is then when you post it, it's going to say that it was posted on your fan page. And if you share that with your own personal page, if anyone likes that, they may come out and like your page because there's no other links for them to like. Does that make sense? You want them to only like your fan page. You don't want them to go out and like somebody else's page. I hope you guys are still with me. It's a little bit complicated. It's a little bit deep, but this can really, really help you. So let me go back to Firefox because I'm in Chrome right now. Okay, here's this video. So let me show you with NetVideo Hunter. What you do is you start playing the video. And as it's playing, you come up here and you click on the little blue arrow. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and you're going to see any videos that are on that page are going to show up here. So this is this inspirational how great I am. So I'm going to click on that, and then I would click download. Okay, now it's going to take a little while to download, but the cool thing is that now it's mine. Now what I recommend to you is that you actually rename this to something else other than what the original name was, because otherwise it's going to get traced back to whoever it was before. I hope that makes sense. So you want to come in here and let's name it, I don't know, Inspirational Team Tough. Okay, so now I named it something else, and then I'm going to save it under YouTube videos or wherever I want to put it. I'm going to click save, and so now that's downloading. Okay, I'm going to hit pause here so I'm hearing background noise. So the whole thing is now I just saved that video. I've named it myself. So then when I want to post this on Facebook, I'm going to come out to Facebook. I'm going to go to, let me go back to the home page so I can get to I'm going to go to my business fan page. Okay. When I get in here, I'm going to click on photo video, upload photo video. And let me go back. I need to go to my desktop because I put it in my YouTube video folder. Okay, so here it is, Inspirational Team Tough. So I click on that, and then I can upload that onto my page. Okay, and I would probably include, be sure to like my page for more great content like this. So now I just posted something of value. I just gave them a call to action to encourage them to like my fan page. And hopefully I'm going to get some shares, and I might even put, I'll just put like my, let's say, like my fan page, or share this video. I mean, this would just be an example, okay? And what I've done now is I've provided content. People will have a great call to action here. They know that if they like my fan page, that's one of the things I want them to do. And I've encouraged them to share this video as well. And you can write whatever you want. This was just something off the cuff, but I'm hoping this gives you a really great idea. Isn't that a cool tool? I mean, for me, this is golden. And I will tell you another little tip is that with that tool, sometimes you're watching a Hangout and you're not sure if it's going to be saved or recorded for you. You can hit play on that Hangout and ask Net Video Hunter to download it, and then go off and do your own thing, and now you've got that video saved. So that's something you can do. Again, check with copyright with whoever's posting the videos, and make sure you don't share something that's copyrighted. Absolutely do not repost something that is copyrighted or they asked you not to share. That's just not a good best practice. But a lot of times you can use these tools to help you get content for your site. You can also use it, like I've used snippets from other people's videos that are not copyrighted to build out my own personal video. And that's, I'm going to flip it around. I'm kind of done with the PowerPoint. Probably getting tired of seeing my screen, so give me a second. There we go. So now that I've been talking here for a while, I hope that you're getting the gist of it. But I've used snippets from these videos that I've downloaded from Net Video Hunter to create my own videos using a video editing tool. Sometimes I have like Facebook videos that I don't remember where I stored the original, so I've gone into my own videos and I've actually used Net Video Hunter to download my own videos and then use that to recompile that into a better video. So I'm just giving you some ideas on how you could use that. But again, remember, your goal this week is to grow your fan base on your Facebook page. And this is your Facebook fan page, not your profile page. Now there's also a benefit of growing your profile page too, but right now focus on that. And I want to give you just a tip as to what we're going to be talking about next week and why it's so important right now to build your fan base. So here's the thing. Next week, I'm going to share with you some paid methods and why you're going to be so happy that you have built your fan base. And here's the biggest thing that a lot of people don't know, and that is when you advertise on Facebook, there are different costs if you are boosting a post to the public who are not your fans versus boosting a post to just your fan base. Well, there's a big discount if you are hitting people that already are your fans. You can save yourself a ton of money just by promoting great content to your fans and actually boosting that content to them. Because I want to tell you, not everybody sees what you post on your fan page. A lot of people, they're busy during the day and they may not see your post, but if you boost it, then it's going to make sure that it shows that content to your fan base when they're on Facebook. So now you just increase the opportunity for them to see your content and click on it. And we're going to talk about how to get those clicks, because ultimately we want to turn those folks into future customers and lifetime fans, right? So I hope you found this of value. I've gone a little bit over my hour, a lot of time, but this was some very powerful content that I've given you today. If you have questions or if there was any confusion on some of the strategy that I gave today, be sure to comment in the box below, and or you can message me on Facebook as well. So make it a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next week for the Down and Dirty at 1:30 Central. Take care.